Welcome in. We are going to deep dive and dissect, and especially targeting and focusing the masculine. So this doesn't mean whether you're feminine or masculine, you shouldn't be here. It just means that we are targeting masculine energy today. And boy, are we targeting it. I was amazed. I asked Spirit to please guide me wisely in guiding our masculines. If you are masculine, you are in the right place at the right time. I am blowing my mind with all of the pulls that I've already pulled and the insight that I've already received. The first card I pulled was King, Divine Masculine, in the Twin Flame Ascension deck. So you are predominantly in your masculine. Again, whether you're feminine or masculine, you are predominantly channeling your masculine energy. Spirit says travel is taking place. So if you planned on traveling, I pulled Garuda as the masculine energy here, and that is travel. So it's like you're creating a bridge between heaven and earth, and you're also channeling the star energy, which again came out in reversed. So I immediately turned that over because I was like, no, we're sticking to the vision. Whether you like it or not, you're sticking to the vision. And then I opened up this book, and it's called Greencraft Tarot. It's a pretty cool book. I actually just found it on my bookshelf, didn't even realize it was there. So here we're looking at the Kabbalion, right? And it's kind of giving us a new idea of the chariot card. Now, listen, something is opportune in this energy. So the card of the chariot is on the path from Mercury to the sun. This is the first path of the left side of the tree of life. That belongs entirely to the solar world. It is one of the 5 male archetypes among the 8 shining paths of the sun. So you're fully in your left brain, in your logical brain. And the solar world, what is solar? It's the sun. It's the shining. It's the magnetism. Okay? So together with its polar counterpart, the card of the lovers, the chariot indicates the need to make choices. These are conscious choices, the sun, and are subjected to the rational mind. And so I feel like you're bringing grounding to your vision. The steps are starting to unfold. Spirit saying, stay the course, keep your eye on the vision. So the broom, the infinite, is also representing in the chariot. So it's absolutely boundless. And so Garuda is travel opens your experience and expands the self. Whatever you wish to take, you are protected. From a great golden egg, bird-bodied god Garuda was born. The cosmic shock of the crack lit up the universe. And he was so powerful that all beings, including the other deities, shook in terror. Reducing his size and energy to make himself more friendly to the gods, Garuda flew from heaven to earth, delivering nectar. Interesting. Like, have you ever thought about the masculine energy and how medicinal it is? The masculine shows up in the scene and everybody starts to feel safe, seen, taken care of. It's like every time my sons come near me, I just feel protected. I feel like nothing bad could happen to me when my sons are all present, or even just one of them are. I always just feel the grounding. One of the most ancient Hindu gods, Garuda, is featured in the Vedas, the oldest texts in Hinduism, and later in the great Sanskrit Indian epic, which has been compared to importance to Shakespeare, the Bible, and Homer. Are you writing a book? He is much loved for his assistance to Vishnu and a number of his heroic avatars. Perhaps the most well-known story featuring Garuda is that of the kidnapping of his mother, Vinata, after she lost a bet to her sister, the serpent queen, Kadru. Garuda asked the serpents what it would take to free his mother. They answered with a hiss, the elixir of immortality, Amrita. The Amrita sat in heaven with the gods, and they had it well guarded, not just by a ring of fire and a machine of whirling blades, but also by 2 poisonous snakes of great mass and evilness. Although he knew the gods were omniscient and would know of his plans, brave Garuda flew to confront them and battle for the Amrita. Powered with the love of his mother and flying with super speed, Garuda defeated all. He extinguished the fire by sucking up rivers and spitting them into the blaze. Diminishing his size, he crept under the sharp blades and ripped apart the 2 serpent guards, taking the precious liquid into his beak. He soared downward toward the mass of serpents, waiting for his return. While passing a cloud, he spotted Vishnu, who did not wish to battle the good Garuda. Instead, the 2 gods reached a gentler agreement. Vishnu granted Garuda immortality. So, you are absolutely magical. This is magical. So you must love your mother. So Garuda symbolizes speedy and violent action, although righteous in nature, and so it often is used as a military symbol today. So you might be somebody that was in the military. Garuda poses the question whether force is always the best way, as he was able to negotiate with Vishnu instead of fighting him. That's so important. We don't ever want to fight physically, but it looks like your energy is asking you to undertake a difficult journey for the protection while traveling. Garuda is going to be there. So if you are traveling, that's his presence in your life is going to, you're going to be the phoenix rising from the ashes. The phoenix is rising from the ashes. Okay, so what you're doing through this conflict or through this impactful experience is you're regulating the energy. It's becoming more compromisable, meaning that the reciprocity is going to come in. So cooperative energies. So if you have your defenses up, go ahead and let those down, because it's going to work in your favor. It's going to work in your favor. You're making new friends. You're making conscious effort. And as you do that, the gifts are being revealed. You are powerful right now. Very powerful, right? And the individuals around you know about your power. They can see your power. They can feel your power, but it will not be admired in the state of triggering or the state of reaction. It has to be harnessed. It's time to harness your powers. So this is heralding new beginnings, prompted by an experience that will give you new hope in your future. An inspiration that will give you the courage and strength to go on. Your horizons will broaden and you will feel a renewed mental and physical vigor. It may be that you will receive help from unexpected quarters, or the support of good friends will renew your faith in human nature. It's a crazy alchemization. You are stepping in to one of the highest versions of yourself. And that doesn't always look like the President of the United States today. It can, right? Let's say you're, sitting in the abyss of darkness and everything around you is in disarray and your view is so distorted because you can't see past your physical reality. It still doesn't mean that you're not stepping into your highest timeline, taking the steps that you need to take. You are the star. So everybody around you is looking to you for the answers. They're looking for you to direct them. They're asking you what direction to go. They will succumb to your energy. They'll succumb to it. So when the king appears, it indicates your reverence for higher wisdom that is found within. You are aligning with your truth while balancing your emotions. You notice that's what he was doing. Garuda came in. He slid in. He made himself invisible, basically, making himself small so that he could slip in through the back end. This step gives you confidence to show up in life, demonstrating both strength and emotional stability. Because you've learned how to get out of your own way and rise above karmic limitations. This card suggests that you create space for your divine masculine partnership by taking personal responsibility and ownership of your destiny, right? And if divine feminine, if you are here, this is what your masculine is experiencing. A very impactful alchemization, having to show up in ways they haven't before, but everything is working in their favor. It just might not be a good time to slip in as the feminine, just sort of allowing him to make the space that is needed to provide that container for your expression. Now is the time to fulfill your greatest potential. If you want your divine masculine to show up and speak up for you, then you need to become the supportive partner that you desire. Focus on letting go of any residual need to control situations or outcomes. Practice habits that demonstrate your trust in yourself, your abilities, and the unfolding process of your ascension journey. This empowers the divine masculine in your twin flame dynamic so they can find the courage to take action and support you in the process, helping you both build inner confidence as you go forward. And then the next is the divine feminine, because as soon as you step into the divine masculine is very intentional with who they want their queen to be, or who they want their counterpart to be, or who their partner in life is, however you view that. But when the divine masculine becomes intentional, when you become intentional, your queen appears just for no reason at all. Just absolutely appears. Let's look at some of the karma that you may be working through. Restore your mind, body, spirit. True healing happens when you align mind, body, spirit. So you're reconnecting to the self. Reconnecting to the self. Okay, let's see what your emotions are predominantly displaying. Workaholic, quest, miracle. Look at that. So workaholic, you're targeting your energy. I really do feel like this could be career as well. You're on a quest, so you're getting ready to go on a travel. That traveling is going to work in your favor because you are at the top of the mountain. This might have been a job offer. Maybe you're going on an interview. Maybe you're going into a destination that's going to provide new spaces and new ideas. But you are stepping into your divine masculine energy. It can come in as anger, control. Be aware. Be aware. That's what Garuda was saying, is be aware of your divine masculine energy. You are on this quest, whether you're able to harness your energy emotionally or not. This is happening. What's meant for you is for you. What's meant for you is for you. We're going to pull a couple career cards just to see what's going on in there. Opportunity. Courage. Journey. You are traveling. I don't know where you're going. Leave it in the comments. I'd love to know where you're traveling to, because this entire reading is all about travel. This could be astro travel as well. Maybe you're an astro traveler and you don't know it, and maybe you do know it. But if you are, leave that in the comments because I want to know. But here, future position, we've got miracles. You've got opportunities coming in. Doors are opening for you. You have a chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. Just do it. Just do it. I'm telling you, this is great energy. You're the star. Divine masculine is like amplified magnetism. When they want something, they get it. That's why they're like the head of the household. That's why they're supposed to be the manifestors, because they're so good at targeting their energy. Right? You're working with your logical mind, right? We talked about the left brain and the Kabbalion, and you are bringing in cooperative energies are coming in to work with you. You are building courage. Look at that. Building courage. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. And then you may move to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. So we've got journey, quest, travel. Where are you going? Where are you going? That's so cool. Where are you going? Okay. Look at your ancient energy. Ancient energy. High priest, intend to create. Write it down. What do you want? What do you want? Where are you going? What do you want? What do you want? Loyalty, sincerity, and unconditional love. Okay? And so think about somebody on your mind. Let's do a little treat here. Who is on your mind? What are they thinking? Okay, so whoever's on your mind right now, they're cutting ties, they're moving on, received what they needed, the progression, and arriving. So that means either if you're in a connection with this individual, there could be ties being cut here and there could be moving on, or whoever you're thinking of is cutting ties in their current state, moving on so that they can show up to where you are. I really feel like that's the direction, because your ship has come in. Your ship has come in. I always like to look at the love. Okay, so it does say there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So you are getting ready to step free of whatever relationship that you're currently in, or they are getting ready to step free of whatever relationship they are currently in, and they may be on their way to you. You discern what that is. Just remember, everything's happening in your favor. So if there are any dissolutions of relationships coming through, Just allow them. Just allow them. Something bigger, better, and more liberating is on its way to you. Just the idea that there's the word miracle and cooperative energies and the high priest. Look at this. Let me show you. We've got look at the hand. The same synchronicity. He is calling in his power, calling in his power, calling in his power, standing in his highest timeline with the star, stepping into the kingdom, divine masculine energy. He is on a quest. So you may be looking for your queen, your divine feminine. So if you are divine feminine and you're looking to find out what your divine masculine is doing, this is what your divine masculine is doing. So show up, be the best version of yourself, get your T's crossed, get your I's dotted, because everything you ever wanted is on its way. And again, if it doesn't look like it on the outside, there's no need to pay any attention to what's going on in your physical surroundings. Energetically, you are pulling in the exact desired position you've always wanted. Stay hungry. Stay hungry, divine masculine. This is beautiful. I love you. Absolute honor to be here and to do these readings for you. I'll see you in the next video.